Hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Today we continue the year in review for 2011 WWE Part 11, and this time it's Vengeance. So let's have a look at the cover artwork as always, and then we'll go over everything else. So interesting Vengeance logo for this particular year. I like what they've done with the E's there, pretty cool. And the spiky ends. And you can see the main picture is a a collapsed ring after a superplex, which put both Mark Henry and Big Show completely out. It's had a 12 certificate here in the UK, Silver Vision release. Again with those awesome slim type Blu-ray cases. We have Triple H there on the spine. Here's the disc. And yes, my disc press button thingy is broken. So unfortunately, I have to fucking replace that at some point. But not to worry. Mark Henry there on the disc artwork for the the artwork for the disc even. Sorry guys. And what I was going to say is they used the picture of Mark Henry like with that sort of screaming kind of face on the promo posters. And I wish they used it for the DVD cover as well instead of that collapsed ring one. But, you know, it is what it is. Doesn't matter. So, this is from October 23rd, 2011. We had 8,000 in attendance, 121,000 buy rate. From the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas. So, John Cena and Alberto Del Rio battle for the WWE Championship in a brutal last man standing match that will test their will, determination, and resolve. Plus, will the world's largest athlete finally avenge the career-threatening injury he suffered at the hands of the world's strongest man? Find out when the Big Show challenges Mark Henry for the World Heavyweight title. And mortal foes unite as CM Punk and Triple H try to put their differences aside to take on their common enemy. Sorry, guys. The Miz and R-Truth in an explosive tag team match. The superstars of Raw and SmackDown look to settle scores at WWE Vengeance. That writing is so far away. I've got to do something about this every time when I try and read the description on the back. That always happens. Sorry about the stalling, guys. Anyways, special feature, we have home video exclusive interview with Alberto Del Rio. This has a 4-hour 17-minute runtime, so it was quite a long one. And bonus Blu-ray content, we have John Morrison, Sheamus, and Randy Orton versus Cody, Rhodes, Christian, and Mark Henry. CM Punk versus The Miz. Winner gets to decide the stipulation on the Vengeance WWE Championship match. John Cena and Jim Ross versus Alberto Del Rio and Michael Cole. All that's from Monday Night Raw, 17th of October 2011. So the Raw just before this pay-per-view. And the SmackDown just before this pay-per-view, we had Mark Henry versus John Morrison. Cody Rhodes thinks Randy Orton is evil. Mask versus Mask. Sin Cara versus Sin Cara. And the matches are Sheamus versus Christian, United States Championship match Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder, WWE Championship match Air Boom versus Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger, Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, Triple H and CM Punk versus The Miz and R-Truth, or the Awesome Truth if you want to call them that. We have the World Heavyweight Championship match between Mark Henry and Big Show, and the last man standing match for the WWE Championship between Alberto Del Rio and John Cena. And a quick look at the screenshots there. We have Triple H, Alberto Del Rio, CM Punk, John Cena, if you can see him, The Miz, Mark Henry, R-Truth, and the Big Show. Right, let's get into these matches then, guys. So, Airboom versus Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger for the WWE Championship. A solid tag team opener. Both teams put on a great matchup. It was a good way to open the show. I was very happy with it. Yeah, good solid match. Good opener. And straight after we had Dolph Ziggler doing double duty against Zack Ryder with the United States Championship on the line. I was kind of pissed at this because Ryder lost to a guy who literally just wrestled in the opening match. This could have been so much better if it was booked better. It made Ryder look absolutely shit, so I was very disappointed with this. Definitely, it should have been a fair one-on-one match, and it just wasn't. Just my opinion, though, guys. Beth Phoenix versus Eve Torres for the, I believe it's the Divas Championship. I didn't write that down in my notes. Sorry, guys, I had to check the Blu-ray case then. So this match was strange in places. For some bizarre reason, during the beginning of the match, Torres climbed the ropes during a lockup. Yeah, for no apparent reason. It was just very fucking bizarre. Lots of taunting and shit going on throughout the match. The match went on for around 7 minutes, but that already felt too long for me. So it was a bit of a disappointing matchup for me. Again, just my opinion though, guys. Christian versus Sheamus. Poor Christian. He pretty much had his ass handed to him. I felt sorry for the little fella. Sheamus pretty much destroyed him before finishing him off with the brogue kick for the win. Interesting match, but a bit one-sided. And Christian being the heel, it just seemed, he should have done more, but yeah, one-sided for the face on that one. So a good win for Sheamus. Moving on, the Awesome Truth. So the Miz and R-Truth versus CM Punk and Triple H. So this was an entertaining match, but it was let down by the finish. Kevin Nash interfering. This angle with Nash has been a strange and pointless one, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't understand why he needed to be a part of this angle. Punk and Hunter made a good team, I thought, but Punk was getting the better crowd reaction, I thought. Even though both him and Hunter were both meant to be the babyface. Babyfaces in this match, sorry guys. And yeah, I felt Punk was getting more of a crowd reaction than Triple H was. But, that's the way it was, unfortunately. Moving on, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. So this was a non-Intercontinental title match. This was probably my match of the night as well, guys. Cody never felt overpowered by Orton, as they both felt evenly matched. I thought Cody had the win after hitting Orton with the crossroads, but it just got more exciting after that happened, and Orton ended up picking up the victory after he put Rhodes away with the RKO for the victory. So yeah, very good match, and as I said, probably my match of the night on this pay-per-view. Next up, we had the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. So champion Mark Henry taking on the Big Show. So I'm loving this Hall of Pain stuff by Mark Henry going into all this. Big Show is one hell of a challenge for him. The match itself was pretty good for two big men, because when bigger guys are in the ring together in a match, sometimes, whether it's the booking or whether the wrestlers themselves don't gel well together, I always find bigger wrestlers against each other can be a bit sluggish and, just boring sometimes maybe as well. And but this one was all right. And as I said, Big Show was quite a challenge for Mark Henry to overcome. The match ended in a non-finish following a superplex that caused the ring to explode, as seen on the front. And I thought to myself, fucking hell, this isn't the last match of the show either. And now we have no ring, I was thinking upon watching this when I first watched it, because this is my second watch of it. I've watched it before, but like I said, many years ago, around the time it came out. And yeah, it was. Yeah, I did think to myself, well, how are they going to continue? Then we've still got other matches. Well, there's only one more match, but I thought there was more than one. But we'll get to that now. But anyway, yeah, Big Show, Mark Henry, non-finish. Probably the best way to have booked that one, and a very clever way as well. And the whole ring exploding thing wasn't relatively new to me, so it wasn't that much of a shock. It kind of was a shock, but not that much of a shock, because I'd seen it before done. I think it was Brock Lesnar and Big Show on an episode of SmackDown in like 2003, maybe 2004, if my memory serves me correctly. Sorry if I got that wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But yeah, so it has happened prior to this, but yeah, it's still something you don't see every day. And rings getting destroyed is it has happened a few more times since, maybe. I know the most recent ring destroyed segment, or whatever you want to call it, spot or whatever, was at SummerSlam 2022. Yeah, this year's SummerSlam, with Brock with the tractor or digger or whatever you want to fucking call it, lifting up the ring and causing it to collapse in the Roman Reigns match. Sorry, guys. Anyway, moving on from that, because we're not talking about fucking SummerSlam 2022. We're talking about Vengeance 2011. I'm going to stay on topic. I do apologise for that, guys. Ranting away here again. So let's get to the main event. Alberto Del Rio defending his WWE Championship against John Cena. So both wrestlers made very creative uses of the remains of the ring, because they had to work with that, and they pretty much worked around it, and yeah, it was okay. And it was a last man standing match as well. I was hoping Cena to have this match won, was backing him all the way, but interference from the Awesome Truth, R-Truth and The Miz, put a stop to that happening. Entertaining match, I guess, but yeah, Alberto Del Rio retained, and yeah, that was that. So overall score for this one, guys, 6.5 out of 10. Only a couple matches really interested me. I like both of the world title matches, if you call them both world titles. You know what I mean. The WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. Both of those matches, very good. Questionable finish, sorry guys, on the last man standing match with the interference, but that was to be expected. And what happens after that with Cena anyway, as you can see, he's moving on to more interesting things, which we'll talk about in the next part of this series of videos. Him and The Rock there at the Survivor Series. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10, guys. Do I deserve a thumbs up today? If so, please tickle that thumb button for me. Thank you very much. Feel free to comment about anything you want to do with this pay-per-view or anything wrestling in general. Always happy to reply to everyone, because I'm a friendly kind of guy. And I hope you've enjoyed this. And please feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already. All of you, stay safe. You all mean a lot to me. Thank you for helping support my channel. I'll see you all again soon. Peace.